Hey everyone, this is Senior Tiger here, scratching another video to the YouTube timeline. Alright, so what I'm going to show you guys is basically what I've shown you in the last video, but in more detail. So, in the last video, I felt like I didn't do very good. My phone was actually not recording my audio, so I had to do voiceovers. I felt the quality of that was very bad. But if I did do voiceovers, I would do it for the whole video instead of just for part of it. And this time I am going to incorporate a little bit of the game background music in this video. I just do not want to get copyrighted or anything like that, so I have it on very lightly. But what I'm going to show you guys is basically how to play the game, how to utilize your moves. And how I'm going to do that is I'm going to go to training, and I'm also going to show you guys all the how to transform all the forms of different people. I'm going to make sure I show you guys the fusion, like both of the fusions this time instead of just one. And I'm going to show you all the forms that I can think of. I'm even going to show you guys Broly's transformation. Majin Buu's, and there's more, but you know, Frieza's, I don't know if I show you guys Frieza or Super 13s, but I'm going to show you guys Frieza's since he has a lot of them. Okay, so we're going to go in order from all of that. And I'm also going to re-teach you guys like the controls since it's really important in the game. Alright, so they're going to be our little ragdolls for now. And this game is really fun little mini game. Okay, so first off, we're going to start off with moving around. So to move around, you use the left analog stick. To fly up, you hold L1. This is PS3 controls. And to go down, you press L2. To go up a little bit faster, you hold L1 and you press X. To go down a little bit faster, you press L2 and hold X. If you want to go up really fast, press L2 and L1 at the same time. And you'll have a super dash up. There's no way to get down really fast, but you can get down to your opponent really fast if you either press X or you press it again, and you'll definitely dash to your opponent. But it's actually the third press, but I think if you press X again after you dash to your opponent, you actually stop. Yeah, you actually stop. So if you press it again pretty fast, you'll definitely do that double dash. If you use the D-pad down button, that will charge your energy. Is really incredible. Just like the only game that I can think of that you actually do not have that is Xenoverse. You do have to equip charging. I really don't see the point of that since every character pretty much charges their ki. The more advanced mechanics. So you press, let's say you press L1 and L2, which is super dash up, and then you press X right after that. Let's see what happened. X, you dash right to your opponent, which comes in handy for a lot of the battles. Alright, to attack, you just press square. There's yeah. And that's pretty much your light attacks. And you can press square triangle, which is like a light heavy, and here's a light heavy. Here's a light heavy. Oh wow, that's not it. I'm sorry. 1, 2, 3 triangle. Well, that was actually 4 in triangle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then a triangle, which is basically 5 light attacks and also a heavy attack, which really do come in handy. All right, and then You can also teleport during your attack. You can press square and X at any point, and then you can teleport on the side. Let's say that your opponent is blocking and you're annoyed with it, then you could definitely press X to get away so they can't block your attacks. And like you said, you can do this at any point. You can do it more than once. And before I actually go forward, I'm actually going to show you guys the speed once again. So let's just do all the regular square buttons for each of the forms. That's for base form Goku. We're going to turn Super Saiyan, and I'm going to show you guys the speed of the attacks just by pressing square. And the presentation of the regular attacks are also different compared to the base form. Now I'm going to show you guys Super Saiyan 2, which is much faster than Super Saiyan 1 and base form. That's all light attacks. Can you believe it? And Super Saiyan 3 is more powerful punches, but it's about as fast as Super Saiyan 2, but here's all the light attacks. He used a lot of his legs during that, so the presentation of the attacks is a bit different. So what I'm going to do is descend down to Super Saiyan 1, and I'm going to actually dive right back into Super Saiyan 2. And let's say I wanted to go to base form again. All I have to do is hold R2 and press square. And then I can go to my base form. But if I want to go right back to Super Saiyan 2, you see how the outline of Super Saiyan 2 is red? You hold R2 and you press triangle and you can go right back into that form since you were just in that form. And same goes with switching characters. You can actually switch right back to the character in case you like damage or whatever. And it works the same way. So what I'm going to do now is hold the square button. This should send your opponent flying. You could charge it. You could do what they call snap attacks. It's like if you're doing like a ki blast right when you start blinking, you'll teleport. You see, he blinked for a brief second. Hopefully you guys catch that. And then you'll do a snap attack to teleport right towards them. And there's also a little glitch in the game, like if you press triangle. Oh crap. Yeah, it's not working. Yeah. So before it gets to your opponent, if you press square and X or whatever combo you wanna, you'll teleport right towards them, no matter how far you are. As long as the ki blast is around them, then you'll definitely teleport around them. Alright, let me show you guys the different ways you can attack your opponent. So you have your low, you have your medium, and you also have your high. Let me explain that a little bit further. You can do low attacks for your heavy attacks. I don't think you could do it by just pressing square. Yeah, you can't. It do actually look different. Nah, it's the same. Okay, so I showed you guys the low. That's the medium, and this is high. Whenever you use the up, with the strong attack, you always send them up in the air, and that's how that works essentially. Let me go ahead and power up for you guys, and I'm going to show you guys the Gogeta fusion and its animation. There is the legendary Gogeta. And as always, he is a lot faster than your average Goku. It feels very lively using him, as well as Vegito. They're both immensely powerful. Just Gogeta used more of his feet. I mean, he do attack sometime with like his hands, but he loves using his feet like as much as his hands. And his attacks are really nice. Yeah, that's Big Bang Kamehameha, which is one of my favorite attacks he have. Final Flash is really awesome too. And then let me show you guys this before he goes out of high tension mode. His ultimate Stardust Breaker. Just think about it. For a PS3 game, this is so amazing. Alright. And he's a lot taller than Vegeta, so. Each of the animations are different and unique in its own way. Alright, so that's Vegito. He has more of the buffed attacks out of Gogeta and him. He loves to use his fists. He uses his feet most of the time as well, but it's just a characteristic of Goku and Vegeta. Can't blame him. And he's also really powerful. But what I'm gonna show you guys now is I'm gonna show you guys Broly and switching characters. I'm gonna show you the animation. I'm gonna let him win. You see he hits me. Now I'm going to win and I basically attack him. If you get 3, you can quit because you pretty much won't need any more to basically win and not get damaged. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm going to show you guys his attacks in his regular form, and I'm gonna see. I'm not sure with Broly, but I'm gonna see if it increases when he goes Super Saiyan. This is Super Saiyan with blue hair. It's a little bit more powerful, but yeah, this is Super Saiyan Broly, and his animation for its legendary form is epic. So this is his legendary form. He is huge. I love to. And just for grabs, to do ultimate attacks, you guys, all you gotta do is charge your energy till you get to high tension mode, and you press L3. I'm at R3. R3, I'm sorry. That's how you do that. And now I'm going to show you guys the different transformations for the Boo and the animation. And I'm not going to press anything so you guys can see what it's like to lose. You see he's whooping my butt. And here's the last one. I try to hit him, he teleport behind me, and I end up having to recover. Alright. And this is Boo. Here's him transformation into Boo Tanks. It makes no sense, but hey, it's just a nice animation. That's just for, you know, details of how they do stuff. So, and that's the transformation for Boo Tanks. And here's Buhan, which is the same thing, except you find Gohan and you absorb him. Yeah. And this is him. And this is his ultimate. Alright. And here is Frieza. All his transformations are very detailed. Alright, so this is base form Frieza. This is his first transform state. You can't skip any forms with Frieza or Cooler. And like most people, you can't go back down to your base form like Broly, Android 13, etc. And that's just how things are. This is Frieza's second form, or actually first form, I want to say. This is first transform state. Here's his third form, or second. I really want to say second. This is the fast one that looks weird. Here's his final form. This one don't have golden because it is not that up to date. But here is his maximum final form. And like I said, you can't power down with Frieza. All you get is a big-headed alien.
Hey everyone, this is Senior Tiger here, and here is Senorita Jita. Say hi, girl. I think she's trying for the first time. But I I realized I didn't make an outro for this video, and also I realized that the people, I know I don't have any fans or anything like that, but for people who watch my videos or have at least seen my videos, I'm willing to accept anybody, no matter who they are. I want to call you guys Scratch Nation. Scratch Nation is definitely what I want to call you guys. Like scratch like a tiger, you know, that's my phrase. And now I'm going to dive into the outro of the video. So I really did want to talk about how the game worked in detail. To me, it's more of the ideal Dragon Ball Z game out of all like the series of games. But I also do like Budokai Tenkaichi 3. That's a really good game. But as far as newer games, and plus, even to me, I just feel like Dragon Ball Raging Blast 2 is the best Dragon Ball Z game to me. I know it's my opinion, but I do like most of the other Dragon Ball Z games, and I like the concept. I love how it works. But in terms of the ideal Dragon Ball Z game, is definitely Raging Blast 2. I hope they come up with a third one. Fingers crossed. But I do in this video I do go into more detail about how the mechanics of the game work, how the gameplay work. Hopefully I help you guys understand more about the game, and really what I want you guys to do is pretty much try it out yourself. I know Raging Blast 2 do not have a story, but it's more of you know, what if battles and just random battles, because in almost every Dragon Ball Z game we have the same story. And I know like Xenoverse 2 put a twist on it, which is really cool. I do like it, but I think they should have another mode that maybe, so people don't complain that there's no story, maybe they could just incorporate a story. I think that would be nice. Yeah, I mean the game is still really good. Like if you play it, just know it don't have really a story mode. It's just more of challenging you, trying to like help you get better. Like it's just so much about this game that people just don't know. But scratch like a tiger, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Tell me what I can do better. Peace.